Hi guys, so I am just going to do a quick little run through of what is expected of your final budget project, just because I know most of you won't read it all, so I'm just going to do a quick little video. So there's three things that you're going to have to turn in for this final budget. You have a presentation, which you kind of already started. You have a budget spreadsheet, which is probably going to be one of the harder things that you have to do, and then a final reflection. So a Google Slides, a Google Sheets, and a Google Docs is what you're going to turn in. And so this document that's on Schoology will lay out what each one of these things is, and I'm not going to go into that much detail on it, but you guys have already kind of started your presentation, and so make sure you hit all of those slides. I would definitely look at the rubric, which I'm going to show in a little bit. Budget spreadsheet, like I said, this is going to be the hardest thing. I have a template for you in Schoology, so when you open it up, it should make a copy of it for you in Google Docs, and so then you can add your numbers and all of that stuff. Final reflection, you are writing a paper, and I know I'm a math teacher and this is a math class, but I'm expecting you to write a paper. It doesn't have to be very long. It's a lot of your opinion, and so you just kind of have to explain yourself. And so you're going to kind of give me 3 decisions that you've made in the budget project as you're going through, and I'll talk about those in the budget project a little bit more. But you're going to explain why you chose this percentage over this percentage, why you made this decision, that kind of thing. Talk about what's the most valuable part of this project. And we've been doing this for most of the semester. And so you should have a good idea of, hopefully it's connected, a little bit more realistic type of thing for you. So you're going to talk a little bit about that. And then I can just give you a scenario where there's a problem and you're just going to kind of solve it, or how would you fix it, or how would you prepare for it within your budget to solve that problem. So one of the main things that you need to pay attention to, and this is why I'm doing the video, is how you're going to turn this stuff in. And so you're going to have Google Slides, a Google Sheets, and a document. You're going to put all of them in one folder, and you are going to share that folder with me. And so not on Schoology, you're going to share it via email. I'll get an email notification and I could grade all 3 of them. Please pay attention to what you're naming these things. And so I need the titles of all of this stuff. Make sure that is where it's supposed to be, or what it's supposed to be. And then your folder should be your name, final budget project. Okay, and you should turn them all in at the same time. And it has to be turned in by May 20th. I have to do all of the grading and have your grades done by May 21st so you guys can graduate. Please turn it in by May 20th. And if you can turn it in earlier, that would be awesome, because I don't really want to grade all 20 of them on the same night. But here's your rubric. I would strongly suggest you go off of this when you are making your presentation, when you're doing your budget project, when you're writing your final reflection. I think this is going to give you more detail, and then you can put that right in there and I can grade it pretty quickly, like, okay, there's their name and there's the title of the budget project, 2 points, and move on from there. So make sure you have all of that stuff. I would definitely look at the rubric. It's 75 points. We've been doing a lot of it. You just kind of have to put it all together. Really quickly, your spreadsheet template that I did. You guys should all start with this. I will have a different video that talks about kind of how you do this. You'll have to do some of the formulas yourself, plug in your numbers, that kind of thing. But please ask me questions on this, because I would rather you ask questions and get it right than me having to correct it all and you doing it wrong the whole time. And so see me during office hours, send me emails. Please watch the videos, talk to each other, and yeah. And so I will do a video on this, but yeah, that's all you got to do. And then you guys are done with one class for your senior year. And yeah, but please ask questions, and I'm excited to see your final projects.